It's another pretty cold January morning, and we're here with our motorhome Stuart, and we're just going to do an outside tour, and we're going to focus on the cave area, which we've had a special bicycle rack put in. So here we are. We've got two bicycle tracks and a mechanism that's screwed to the back wall there. So that holds the bicycles very securely in place. We can get two bicycles in there without any problem. No wheels need to be removed. The bicycles go in sort of opposing each other, and there's enough room again to not change anything. So the seats are completely in place, and they're held in a nice track here, which holds the wheels strapped in, and then this aluminium contraption goes down and goes across the top tube and holds each bicycle very securely. So that's the bicycle rack which has been installed. It actually was made from two different mounts, so we had to buy unfortunately two of them. We were charged for two of them by our lovely motorhome seller. Anyway, also you'll see at the back there, there's on the back left, there's a door behind which are dual gas bottles. Now, as you may or may not know, there's no European standard, one European standard. There are many European standards. So at the moment we have two Swiss gas bottles, and they're actually made out of fiberglass to save weight. And the idea would be is if we were touring for longer periods in Europe, we'd have, let's say, one with a British or French standard and one with a Swiss standard. It turns out though that those two gas bottles have lasted us for the entire summer, and we've been out multiple times, multiple weekends, and so they don't run out as quickly as you might think, especially if you have an electric hookup, in which case you're really using the gas not to power the fridge, but only really for heating. I'll just lock this up while we're at it. So we'll just do a quick outside tour. What is there to see? Well, one thing that we did specify on our order was a 360-degree camera system, and you can see there's a camera. You see the two fridge vents there. Up a bit to the left is the left-hand camera, and if we step down to the back, you'll see there's a camera up there. So we've got cameras all around the vehicle, and those pictures are put together to make a 360-degree image, and it's very, very helpful when reversing. Although, as I did find, there is a bit of a blind spot which caused me to bash the bumper a bit. It's led to a moderately expensive repair just to change a bit of plastic on the bumper. Anyway, here's Stuart. He's got the engine running. We're just trying to make sure that the batteries are charged. Now, it's got a house battery, or in our case two house batteries, two 12-volt batteries, which are used in parallel, and there's also an engine battery. We got here today, and all three of them are in pretty good shape, but we just wanted them to be a bit more fully charged. We don't ever want to get to the stage where we've got to call out for rescue services, and because we don't actually have any jump leads yet. We must buy some. So the front of the vehicle is nothing special. It's a Fiat Ducato cab. If we just look at another vehicle here, you see this is an example of an integrated motorhome where the front has been changed. Whereas if you look at our motorhome, the front is the standard Fiat Ducato cab. Now, Deathlefts do make a Globus. Instead of a T8, they made what's called an I8, for integrated 8. That was all well and good, but it was an extra 10,000 francs, so that's about sort of £6,000. And we didn't really want to pay the extra. With the i8, you'd get an integrated front, so they would remove the standard Fiat front and put the Deathlefts front on, and it looks a bit nicer, and the driving view is certainly better, but it was more money, and we thought it wasn't really worth it. Plus, I think you get an extra double bed at the front, which we definitely didn't want, so we're quite happy with having just one double bed at the back. So the i8 would actually be heavier, including the extra bed, so another factor against the i8. So it was heavier and more expensive, so it was definitely ruled out. I think we did make the right choice. Although if you see, one thing that I'm a bit grumpy about would be the fact that above the windscreen, the cab overhangs it a bit, and I think they could have just made it flush. I don't know why it has to sort of stick out like that. It's not very aerodynamic, and it tends to get a bit smeggy when it rains or snows. Not much else to say really. We're on summer tyres, so we're not going to be driving anywhere in a hurry. We do have this special Swiss system. If you see the front, the number plate is missing, and the reason the number plate is missing is we have a common Swiss insurance which allows you to have more than 2 vehicles, as many vehicles as you want really. And the idea is you pay the insurance cost for the most expensive vehicle, plus we've just found about 100 francs tax per vehicle extra for interchangeable plates. And then you don't pay, for N vehicles, you don't pay N insurances, you just pay one insurance. And so we've got this on the Audi car, and we're only paying one insurance cost, plus this extra tax of 100 francs per year, which is £60, which is nothing really. So we have these quick release plates, so we can quickly take the number plates off of the Audi and bung them onto here, which only takes literally about 30 seconds. So that's quite convenient. I think we've run out of things to say. On the left side, you'll just see here the pipe that's sticking out underneath the vehicle is the exit water pipe. So when you've used water from the shower or the sink, it'll come into a tank, and you can't just dump that anywhere. You must dump that in a special water point. You can find them at motorway service stations, and that's a grey water tank. It's threaded, so theoretically we should be able to get a threaded extender for that pipe. We've not actually found one so far. It's left and right hand size. Mirrors are nicely folded because we don't want to bash into other people's motorhomes. Okay, thanks very much for watching, Diary. It's cold this January. We don't think the snow's gonna stay because it's not a very warm winter so far, and long may that continue. Okay, thanks for watching.